What's up, fam? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we're going to bake no other food than our own Sierra Leonean / street food king driver. I'm going to teach you guys how to make this delicious king driver. I'm going to show you guys what you need to use to make this delicious king driver. Okay, so stay tuned for this video. If you want to become part of my family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below to become part of the family. Don't forget to comment down below to tell me any video ideas you would like to see next from me. Also, do not forget to turn on your post notification on so you can be notified whenever I post a video. Thank you guys so much. Let's get right into making this delicious king driver cake. So I'm going to use a cup of all-purpose flours, just 1 cup of it, in an open bowl. Okay, now I'm going to use a cup of sugar. I believe when you turn that sugar into the cup is a cup of sugar, and that's what I'm gonna be using. And when you use it, depends again to your taste buds. If you like a lot of sugar, you can put a lot, but if you don't like a lot of sugar, you can put any amount of sugar that you want. Again, it all depends on you. Me and my household, that sugar is enough to make the king driver. Now you're going to mix. If you have a dust sugar, you can use that also. So right now I'm gonna mix the flour and the sugar together. The sugar gonna have a little bit of lump. I'm just mixing the sugar and the flour together, and so that you will not have no lumps, none of that. Taste it, and I feel like I need more sugar, so I'm adding more sugar into it. You can taste it as you mix. If the sugar is enough for you, you can stop adding more sugar, but if the sugar is not enough for you, you can still put some more sugar. Okay, so now we're gonna use the vegetable oil, and then that amount of oil we're gonna mix that with the flour and the sugar together. And be careful with the oil. When you put the oil, don't put it too much, just put a little drip of oil and then mix it. Don't put too much of oil, because if you put too much of oil, you will not be able to mold it. If you can mold it, that means it's enough of oil, but at the same time you don't want to put a little bit of oil, because if you put a little bit of oil, you will not be able to mold it. So just put a good amount of oil, not too much and not too little. So just a good amount of oil, that will make you like just good amount of oil that you will be able to mold it, like mold the flour. If you are able to mold the flour, that means it's enough of oil, like the oil that you put is okay. If you can mold it, that means it's good. But if you cannot mold it, if you're molding it is too much of oil like that, if you can mold the flour, it means it's good. And make sure you mix it very, very smoothly. When you're mixing it, mix it very smoothly. You don't even want to see no extra flours or no extra sugar. Mix it very, very properly, and then you mold it. When you're able to mold it, that means it's done. It's for you now to mold it and then kind of cut it just a little bit in the middle. I already washed my hand, that you guys can see in this. Now I'm just going to mold it, and then I just use this, just a little bit of, I just use a knife and then cut in between, just a little bit, not too deep, just a little bit of cut, because if you cut too deep, it's gonna be too deep. Just cut a little bit of it, and then you put it in a baking pan. when you put in the baking pan, for me I put small oil in the baking pan, and then when you mold it, you cut a little bit of between the dough. You mold it and then cut a little bit in the middle of the mold. You mold it and then you cut a little bit in the middle and then put it in the baking pan. You can make big size of it or you can make small size. Any size that you want, you can make it. For me, I just want to make the small size for it. Okay. Now that we already molded, that's how it's supposed to look. If it look like that, that means it's ready for the oven. Preheat your oven for 360 degrees for 10-15 minutes, and then you just put it in there. Make sure when you put it in there for 15-20 minutes, make sure you keep checking on it, okay, so that it will not get burnt. Make sure you keep checking on it. Put it for 15 to 20 minutes. Within those 15 to 20 minutes, make sure you check it every 5 minutes. Now that the 20 minutes is done baking, now you're going to take it off the oven and then put it on top of your kitchen counter and then leave it to cool off for at least 15 minutes, okay? Because the reason why you don't want to take it out immediately, because if you take it out immediately, it's still hot, you're gonna burn yourself and it's going to break, and you don't want that, okay? So just leave it in the kitchen counter, on top of the kitchen counter for 15 minutes to cool off. When it's cool off for 15 minutes, you can now serve this delicious king driver. So that's it, guys, for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys like it. I went all the way out to show you guys how I did the king driver. I had to call back home. They had to show me. So guys, don't forget to share this video, give this video likes, and don't forget to comment any video idea you would like to see from you guys next. Okay, I want to see likes on this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Have a king driver day. Okay.